Hello guys, welcome back to another chess video. This is Amit here, and today I'll be giving out the solution of the puzzle which I had given yesterday. The puzzle is quite interesting. It depends on what exactly each opponent can play. Here it seems like a deadlock, like deadlock in the sense the all the pieces, almost all the pieces, even the white pieces as well as the black pieces, are tied up, and only one of the white piece is able to move in order to give checkmate in two moves. So here you can see that the king cannot move. So if king moves anywhere here, then knight gives check and it won't be a mate in two. So if rook moves, then simply black may play with the uh, rook here, not rook here, but he may play his rook here. Now it's not going to be a checkmate in two. So if white bishop moves, then also it is not going to be a checkmate, because black may simply play the move here. So white cannot give check in two, and if instead of the white bishop, if white knight moves anywhere, he cannot take this pawn because this pawn is guarding, and if he moves it here, then also it is not going to be a mate, because the rook takes, knight takes, and then king here, and it's not a mate in two. So bishop, knight, or the rook cannot move. If queen moves, then also it's not going to be a mate in two, because pawn pushes, and it's going to be a check, and it's not a mate in two. So even this rook cannot move. If rook moves, then simply he may play the rook here, and it's not a mate in two. So, or if rook moves here, then simply knight comes back. Or if rook moves, let me, if rook moves, then bishop takes the queen. This may be the move, so he cannot mate in two. So this way all the moves are not appreciated if this rook or bishop or knight or rook or knight or queen is moved. So here you can see that even the black cannot, this rook on f1 is guarding f2, so he cannot move. This rook on e1 is guarding the e2 square. Since white rook is giving check, it has to guard the square, so he cannot move. And this black bishop is preventing the white rook from giving check, so he cannot move. And the black knight is preventing the white rook from giving check, so he cannot move. And this pawn cannot move because knight takes the pawn and it's going to be a mate, so he cannot move. And also this pawn cannot move because queen takes the bishop, and it's going to be a mate. And this pawn cannot move because queen goes to b7 and checkmate. So this way all the pieces, white pieces and black pieces, are tied up, and one of the piece is actually free, which you can find out is this bishop. He can move here, here, anyway he can move, but it's it is better to keep the bishop along this diagonal, guarding this diagonal. So he has only one square where he can move is h8. There is another candidate move which can be played, which is the move queen to b6 in order to give checkmate on the d4 square. But there is an intermediate move by black, which is the move c3, and white cannot give checkmate into because it's a check and white has to escape from it. So queen b6 is not appreciated. The only move which is present is the move bishop h8. How is it going to be advantageous? So black knight cannot move. Black knight on c8 cannot move here because rook check and it's going to be a mate. This rook cannot move. If rook on f1 is moved anywhere, if it is moved here, then bishop f5 is going to be a mate. If the rook moves to f2, then knight check, it is going to be a mate. So this rook cannot move. So if this rook moves to be e3, then rook sorry then knight to c3 is a mate since king cannot come here. If rook moves to e2, then this check and it's going to be a mate. So if bishop takes the queen, then rook check and it's going to be a mate. If pawn push, then check and it's going to be a mate. If this pawn is pushed, then queen check and it's going to be a mate. So this way the important move, if h5 is played, then knight check and it's going to be a mate. So this way all the important moves is with the bishop, which is a waiting, asking where black will play his pieces. So this way this puzzle is solved, puzzle of deadlock is solved. And hope you like this video. If you like this video, don't forget to like, share and subscribe to my channel. Thank you all. Now I'll be showing another puzzle. If you solve it, please respond in the comment section. Thank you all.